So, I was recently asked by a friend of mine when I mentioned that I had a YouTube channel that was specifically a gun channel, if you want to call it that. And he he was asking a few questions like, why don't I promote it? Why don't I get sponsors? Why is it such a small channel? Because he went and looked at. I've had this channel for about 2 years now, and as of now, we're only about 70 subscribers. And you know what? I'm okay with that because I never intended for this to be a big channel or anything. I don't intend on making money from it. I don't want sponsors. I don't have a Patreon. I don't want donations. And there's reasons for that. There's already too many shill channels out there. That's the last thing that I want to become, is a shill channel, where I have sponsors pushing me to promote an item or something. My reviews are honest reviews that you're going to get from a common, everyday, ordinary guy such as myself. I'm not, an instructor trying to get you to sign up for my class or anything like that. I'm just a normal, everyday guy who has a tiny bit of knowledge that I'd like to share with my viewers. You can take it for what it is, or you can leave it. That's entirely up to you. I also wanted to give a little shameless plug for another channel, CSR Firearms. When I first started watching this guy's channels, I didn't know what to think, because he had a very different approach from a lot of the other channels. The guy obviously has a passion for firearms, and he's taking that passion and making it into a profession, which I can admire, but it's not something that I would want to do, and not that it's wrong for him to do or anything. He's got a lot of knowledge for what appears to be a very young man, and he doesn't come off as one of those they call them tactitards, but I don't want to refer to them as that. These super special forces tactical guys like James Yeager and stuff. And I'm not dissing on James Yeager, because he has a lot of very good knowledge too. I just don't agree with a lot of his political views, I guess you would say. And I try for the most part to keep politics out of my presentations and stuff. I will go into a little bit of politics as far as the current state of the NRA and the YouTube Gun Collective, I guess it's called. Um, the NRA today is nothing like what it used to be. They used to be an organization that fought for our rights, and they've become way too politicized, in my opinion. Um, they no longer fight for the everyday man. Um, they have their own agenda, and I was a member back in the 90s. I have no desire to become a member of the NRA again, or the YouTube Gun Collective, because in my opinion, the YouTube Gun Collective is just a bunch of whiny little bitches who can't agree on anything. And yeah, not everybody's always going to agree, but from what I have seen of the Gun Collective, they are literally just a bunch of whiny little bitches. And if any of you are butthurt by that, well, please don't shoot me. you know, um, the reason why I did this video specifically was back to my shameless plug on CRS Firearms. He recently did a video on Shills, and I can agree with everything he said in that video. The small channels like mine that aren't sponsored, I go out and I buy my own equipment. I spend my own hard-earned money on every firearm that I purchase, all the gear that I purchase, and if it doesn't suit me right, or there's something I don't like about it, I'm gonna let people know, because that's money out of my pocket. And if I can help you to make an informed decision based on my experience, then I've accomplished my goal. Anyways, that's today's Jacketed Hollow Points. I wanted to keep it short and simple. Oh, one last thing. The other reason why, another question that was asked of me is why I don't post videos more often or on a regular schedule or anything like that. Guys, I work 2 freaking jobs, and as much as I'd like to be a full-time YouTuber, I'd get bored with it real quick. And I think that I would lose my passion for what I love. And I'm happy with being a part-timer, if that's what you want to call me, and an amateur. I'm fine with that. Um, my goal is to just share my knowledge. Take it for what it is, or you can leave it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please make sure to give us a like and subscribe.